Welcome to Down to Earth Trekking. I'm Jake, and if this is your first time joining me, I'm glad you're here. Today, I'm going to be talking a little bit about myself and why I created Down to Earth Trekking. So, the main reason that I've created this channel is to share my knowledge of backpacking with like minded individuals, as well as maybe inspire someone with little or no backpacking experience to get out and go on a backpacking trip. So, my ultimate goal is to have videos covering every aspect of a backpacking trip so that someone who has no experience can watch these videos and then know exactly how to plan, execute, and enjoy their time on the trail. So that's the ultimate goal and kind of the reason that I've created these videos and am creating these videos. And that is a very big goal, and I really am just getting started, so I don't really have videos covering all of those aspects yet, but eventually I hope to. To give a little background on myself, I've been experiencing and enjoying nature from a very young age, and that's mainly due to my parents. From a very young, since I can remember, honestly, they've been taking me out on just little backpacking trips, and not even, it didn't even start with backpacking trips. It just started with little day hikes or really just walking outside around our neighborhood or going and playing outside in our backyard. And eventually, once I got a little older, they would take my brother and I on just little camping trips and hiking trips just around the state where we were born. And so they kind of slowly introduced us to the outdoors and just little trips that weren't too hard for them and a little kid could obviously handle and enjoy. So that's how it all started. And then as I grew up, I got put into Boy Scouts, and it definitely felt like that at first, but as I've gotten older and come out of Boy Scouts, I definitely have realized there's a lot of benefits that I took away from that time. So, one of the main ones being my appreciation and the exposure to the outdoors that I got. I got to go on a lot of different backpacking trips as well as like canoeing trips and just we went on some biking trips. Like there's a lot of different outdoor activities that I got introduced to and got exposed to through Boy Scouts. And besides that, there's just a wealth of other skills and values that I took away from Boy Scouts besides just my exposure to outdoor activities. After I got my Eagle Scout, I went off to college where I was formally educated in forestry. So I have a degree in forest management. That just solidified my appreciation and my understanding for the outdoors. And with my degree in forest management, I learned how forest ecosystems work and how we can use the forests and through the concept of multiple use, which is kind of what it sounds like, that you can use forest land and public lands as well as private lands for multiple uses, be it timber production or raising wildlife, so growing forage and different types of plants to encourage deer or turkey or whatever you want on your land. And through that, I just got to spend a lot of time outdoors and just learning about the whole ecosystems of the forests as well as other outdoor ecosystems. So that just helps give me a better understanding of the outdoors as well as kind of learning about how we are connected to nature. There's many studies on our psychology of our brains and nature. So there's been links found between people who go outside and go hiking regularly compared to people who don't. And the people that go outside and are regularly exposed to nature tend to have a higher feeling of satisfaction and well-being. Finally, I've worked many different occupations that have put me in the outdoors. So during college, I worked as a trip leader with the school. So I took people on backpacking trips and hiking trips and also just camping trips. So that was fun. That's kind of really helped me for this and sharing my knowledge. And then also I've worked out at Philmont Scout Ranch, which is a Boy Scout ranch that scouts come to in the summer, that Boy Scout troops will go to in the summer and go on long backpacking trips, some up to 100 miles in about a week. So that was just a great experience, both as a Boy Scout, I went there multiple times, and then also as an employee there, just working and getting to experience that beautiful country. And then my most recent occupation has been as a wildland firefighter, so that's allowed me to really work and travel and experience some of the most rugged yet beautiful and scenic areas of our country. So that's just been a great experience with wildland firefighting as well. Very tough work, but also rewarding because you get to go and work out in some of the most beautiful places in the country, in the United States. So that's kind of the background on me, and kind of hopefully gives you a better understanding of who I am and why I'm making these videos.